Welcome back, Mech Warriors. I'm Luscious Balzac from FJRD, bringing you Division F match between MGSq, qSGM Flight, and the Van Zandt Militia themselves. Alrighty. This tournament is the Van Zandt Militia Scrapyard Showdown. Okay. Oh boy, it's been a while. Great to see you all again. Let's see, make sure we're live. Yeah, we are. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I don't care, scoreboard. I don't. Whatever. Don't ask me about the rule sets of this tournament. I do not know them. I just saw that there was a match that fit my schedule for casting, and I picked it up. Have not read the rule set. Probably should have done that. I had like 10 minutes to spare. Oh well. But yeah, I hope everybody's doing well. Hope everyone's in for what I hope to be a good fight. Should be good, but we'll see. Over on qSGM Flight, we have Dark Fimblevitter, Lazy Hate 101, Dusk K94, Ranger S09, Griffith Rex, Buddy Time, and Enti. Over on Van Zandt Militia, we have Star Commander Unsung, Intellawasp, Tactical Tunafish, Milsurp Mephistopheles, Bella here, Hedgehog BC, and the leader himself, Ralphie No Pants. I'm pretty sure he's the team lead. But yeah, thank you, Ralphie, for throwing this tournament together. We wouldn't be here playing this tournament if not for you. This stream is not sponsored by Waterloo Sparkling Water Strawberry Naturally Flavored. Definitely not. But yeah, we got the teams communicating with each other. But yeah, this is week 2 of VZMSS. The maps in this rotation are Alpine Peaks, and then we go into Series Scrapyard 2 times, followed by Forest Colony Snow 2 times. But yeah, man, it's great to be back. Gotta say, it's great to be able to actually have the time to cast a match. I personally wasn't planning on casting any matches this tournament, but you know what? Whatever. It fit my schedule. Ralphie asking the personal questions. Am I feeling nice and soft tonight? Nah, dog. I'm feeling luscious. Alrighty, we got a lock call coming out from qSGM Flight. The onus is now on Team 2. Alrighty. Just waiting on Van Zandt Militia to ready up. Gotta love BPL. They always they like to have fun in the chat. Alrighty. Just moved around and situated. There we go. We good. Looks like we're green across the board, just waiting on Ralphie to call that lock. Just gonna double check with Ralphie. Alrighty. They are locked. Let's get this underway. Drop one. Oh, whoops. I realized that there's a whoopsie doodle I made. I missed one of the logos. See if I can change that real fast. Yoink, 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 yoink. Ta-da! We good. Oh, that's right. Oh man, I have not played MechWarrior in a little bit. The locations for the points have changed. Data's on top of I-9? Sick. Look at that. Now nobody gets to control Theta. Oh well, it beats having a point down here at the base of, you know, at the base of the mountain. Let's see, Kappa's way at the edge of the map. The hell? Sigma doesn't look to have moved really all that much. Yeah, no. Alright, let's see. We got Irbies. Irbies galore. Oh my goodness. Let's see. 9 small pulls, flamer AC, light AC5, snub mags. We got HMGs, small pulse, heavy PPCs. We got all sorts of Rack 5 ER meats. They have resource point gamma. Oh boy. All sorts of shenanigans coming out with these urban mechs. Let's see. Tactical tuna fish. Getting a sneaky little scouting position. 9 small pulses. Not really going to be all that helpful. Especially in a 1v7. Let's try to get a readout on the rest of these. ER large smalls, ER large LMGs. Plasma cannons, ER large. ER large LMG. Theta is controlled by the enemy. Okay. So Van Zandt Militia getting the early cap on Theta. Now, Van Zandt does have the cap lead. They have the high ground. Here's hoping that qSGM Flight heeds the words of wise Obi-Wan Kenobi. You know, I have the high ground. Alrighty, looks like we have qSGM Flight pushing up on these two mechs for Van Zandt Militia that are all alone at Theta. Ooh, Ralphie with those ER larges and light machine guns getting caught up on two mechs. Ralphie trying to back out. He's missing a right arm currently. qSGM Flight not taking a whole lot of damage, getting a lot of damage off on Ralphie though. They have pushed Van Zandt Militia off of the I-9 hill. Ralphie getting real low, 40%. It's getting close. Oh, nope, never mind. Ralphie goes down, losing that CT. Woof. Star Commander Unsung now being pushed off. Dusk K9 dropping down. Looks like qSGM Flight is just going to chase Star Commander Unsung down the I-9 hill all the way into the pit. Star Commander Unsung getting shot from multiple directions, not looking good for him. Are they gonna escape? He's both legs swept out from underneath him. Tactical Tuna Fish now looking over the ledge. The rest of Van Zandt Militia now pushing up to the lip of the ledge. And just like that, qSGM Flight has a 2-kill lead. NT Ranger and Buddy, as well as Griffith, now pushing up into Van Zandt. Ranger and Dusk K9 just pushing straight through the Van Zandt line. Bella here gets taken down. This is not looking good for Van Zandt. Milsurp, Tactical gets the kill on Lazy Hate, but Milsurp goes down. It is currently a 6v3. Hedgehog getting 2v1'd. Nope, make that 4v1'd. Goes down shortly. Tactical Tuna Fish and IntelliWasp are all that remains for Van Zandt Militia. Can they pull this off? IntelliWasp goes down. All that remains is Tactical. Come on, Tuna Fish. Gets XL checked. Well, looks like that's going to be a win for qSGM Flight here on drop number 1. Star Commander Unsung, extra sad trumpet. Womp womp. Ralphie, that's not what I want to hear. Let's get readout on these mechs. Ooh, Griffith got their cockpit opened up.
We have gained Epsilon.
Looks like Buddy took a little bit of back damage.
Resource point Theta is ours.
What about Dark here? Dark's been legged. NT? Yeah, it's still super fresh. Alrighty, let's make sure that we get those API codes. Take a look at these stats real fast. Dusk K9 with a whopping 515 damage in that Urban Mech R. Wow. Just leagues ahead of everybody else in terms of damage. Alrighty. Back to the lobby. Alrighty, off to series we go. Do 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 do. Let's update that scoreboard too. Let's not forget to do that. Alrighty, looks like we are getting some players swapped around for both sides. Huh. Okay. Cool. Know who you are. Anyways, very great push came out from qSGM flight. You know, Van Zandt Militia did have the high ground, but qSGM flight just said, you know what? We'll take it. We'll take the high ground from you. Personally, I think that Van Zandt Militia made a little bit of an oopsie, not really backing up the two Urbies that were on Theta. All the other Urbies were way far away, you know, and some of them had small pulse lasers. Like, if you see a large portion of the enemy force pushing up towards Theta, and you got small pulses, you should be coming up behind them. But you know, it's hard to make those decisions in the moment. I get that. But very strong showing from qSGM flight currently from drop 1. Don't forget, Mech Warriors, drink water, stay hydrated, take care of yourselves. Interesting little Lance formation coming out from qSGM Flight Team 1. 4 in Alpha Lance, 1 in Bravo, 2 in Charlie at the moment. See if that's how they want to drop it. And if they're going to drop it like it's hot. I would swap over to the map view, but I did not have the time to really set that all up. So, sorry everybody. I'm just surprised with the change to the Alpine cap locations. I like that change. Theta on top of the highest point. Yeah. Don't really know how I feel about Kappa being so far away. You know, it just seems a little overkill in my opinion with its distance from anything. Yeah, that's just way off on the edge of the map. Gotta join in with the fun. But yeah, it looks like Team 1, qSGM flight, gonna be locking in with 412 Alpha Bravo Charlie. Just waiting on Team 2, Van Zandt Militia, to ready up and call their lock. We are green. Come on, baby. I hope everybody is enjoying the chat. Oh, jeez. Okay, let's get into it. Series Metal Scrapyard. Has this map changed at all? I don't think I've seen anything in the patch notes. So I doubt it's changed. Say, I don't know. Can't tell if I really enjoy this map. Like, it's an interesting map. A lot of places you can use for cover. Lots of invisible walls as well. Huh. Man, I should have put an epilepsy warning at the beginning of this. Zooming around the map causes flashes. Alrighty, over here on Team 2 side, that's Van Zandt Militia. We have a Flea 17, Banshee 3M, a Hunchback 2CA, Commando D03, Flea FA, Stalker 5S, and a Flea 19. That Stalker 5S is loaded up with 5 ER larges, Hunchback 2CA with 4 ER larges, Banshee 3M, 6 ER larges. Whew, that's a lot of ER larges coming out from VZM. Flamer LMG rocket launcher on the Flea, Commando with small X pulse, Flea FA with smalls and mag shot, and the Flea 17. It is hiding. Oh, googly eyes. Love that. And I, for some reason, can't click. There we go. 6 small X pulse. Interesting. Over on Team 1 side, that's blue team. That's qSGM flight. We got Spider 5V being piloted by Sobun. What do you got? What do you got? Just a single snubby. Okay, interesting. I love it. I love it. Great build. Anyways, we also have a Mislinks G Charger, Lucky number 7, Bushwhacker X1, Viper Prime, an Adder Warthog, and a Hunchback 4 SP. That 4 SP is rocking 5 ER Meads, 2 MRM 10s, Charger with 3 large X-Pulse, 3 medium X-Pulse. Bushwhacker with SRMs, Rack 5, HMGs, and medium X-Pulse. Adder Warthog with 14 AP Gauss and a single ER large. Mislinks G with, didn't click on it in time, 8 machine guns, 2 small pulse, 2 ER micro. What am I missing? I'm missing the Viper. So it looks like qSGM flight is being shot at from 2 different angles. You got the lights trying to get into their backs, while the large mechs from VZM are laying into them with those blue lasers. Hard to tell which way qSGM flight is going to want to push. Do they push the bigs or push the lights? Looks like they're consolidating to push the bigs. Now, Zandt Militia is... They got all the outer caps. So, VZM now 3v6 coming up here. 3v5 at the moment. They're going to need to really focus their fire. Looks like they're targeting the charger first, but it got out of their line of sight for a little bit. Down goes Ralphie super quickly. Lazy Hate in that Charger Lucky number 7 just taking an absolute beating. Intelliwasp being targeted, legs swept. Milsurp now all alone against 6 very angry mechs. Alrighty, we got Unsung coming in from behind, but a little late there, bud. Now you're just being targeted from multiple angles by every mech from qSGM flight. Let's see if we can get a readout, because those legs are being targeted. Yep, both legs swept. You know, it looks like qSGM flight is gonna try to take the kill lead. VZM now moving away. They captured Theta. They have the 4 full caps. All they need to do is survive. Squirrel and survive. Morris Fuerte. Little slow in that Flea 19. Is gonna get cut off by Ranger S09. Left leg open, Cherry, and gone. Right leg now open. Not looking good for Morris Fuerte. Morris Fuerte XL checked, but does not die from the XL check. Right leg open, gone. Hedgehog and Bella here. All that remains for VZM. qSGM flight now flipping 3 caps at once. Kappa, Theta, Epsi. Bella here and Hedgehog running past Gamma. They already control it. They just need to get away. They need to survive. They are being chased down by Enti at the moment. And it looks like they're going to get cut off by Griffith Rex here. Griffith jump jetting, trying to get eyes on the enemy. Trying to cut them off. Griffith now engaging with Bella here. Hedgehog BC and Bella here turning to engage with Griffith, knowing that, you know, Griffith is one of their fast movers. If they can get rid of that mech, they can stop being chased. Hedgehog switching focus onto Dusk K9. The Hunchback 4SP left leg is open on Dusk. Hedgehog, wow, both legs open on that commando, not good. Griffith and Hedgehog playing Ring Around the Rosie as the rest of qSGM flight comes in. Hedgehog gets legged, taken out. Bella here now gets double legged. GG, that's going to be another qSGM flight win here on drop number 2. Very well played. Feel free to look at those damage numbers while I update the scorecard. Alrighty. Taking a look at these damage numbers. Lazy Hate with 407 damage. And Griffith, 343. Very nicely done. Milserp Mephistopheles, 213 damage. Oof. Yow. Alrighty, back to the lobby we go. I'm guessing that we're doing a side swap now. Alrighty, let's get these side swap on the overlay for you guys. There you go. Keep things nice and pretty. Very good push coming out from qSGM Flight in that last drop. Oh. Yeah. Smart choice taking out the bigs early. They had the number advantage. No reason to chase down the squirrels early on. Oh, look at that. Canopus Cat coming out for Van Zandt Militia. Their setup is wild. Alrighty. I do not know what to talk about. Yeah, I think Van Zandt Militia was thinking that there would be a little bit more of a ranged fight coming out from qSGM Flight on series. Now, qSGM Flight could pull a could pull a Uno reverse card and bring the Giga range on this drop. You know, if they're thinking, oh, Van Zandt's going to be expecting the brawl push, you know, that they just did. They could in turn bring the Giga range. But I don't know. The brawl pushing has been working for them. I think they're gonna stick with it. That's what I would do. Stick with what works. No need to mix it up. It's Division F. You know. Just play the rock, paper, scissors. Or more so rock, paper. Looks like Van Zandt Militia swapping out a couple more players. Ralphie leaving the lobby. Is he changing up a mech? Or is Van Zandt Militia going to be bringing in 2 newer players? Looks like Ralphie's back in the lobby. Team 2, qSGM flight, almost all readied up. They're just holding off on that last player to ready, as they're waiting for Team 1 to ready up and lock. Van Zandt Militia still down 1 player. There we go. Do clanners count as beans since they come in pods? I mean, maybe. Maybe they do. Alrighty. Just waiting on Cannabis Cat for Van Zandt Militia to ready up. And for Van Zandt Militia to call that lock. We're doing the land stance at the moment. 3 Alpha, 4 Charlie for Van Zandt Militia. They are green. Team 1 locked up like the beans. Alrighty, we are green across the board. qSGM flight. Team 2 locked the goats and loaded the autocannons. Let's get to it. Get this ball a rolling. Alright. Series Metal Scrapyard, take 2. Will the tactics change? Is Van Zandt Militia going to bring Giga Range once again? Or are they going to switch it up? Well, let's see. Over on team one side, that's Van Zandt Militia, blue team. We have Bushwhacker X1, Osiris 1P, Jenner 2C, Fury, Mislinks G, Charger 1A1, Commando D03, and a Linebacker A. So that to me screams that they're not going Giga Range. Over on team two side, that's the red team. That's qSGM Flight. We have Blackjack Arrow, Jaegermech Duelist, Hunchback 4SP, Nightgear B, Incubus Saber, Osiris 1P, and a Flea 19. I don't know. I want to know what's on that Nightgear. Is the Jaegermech going to be Giga Chad with double heavy Gauss? Yeah, Giga Chad double heavy Gauss. Alrighty, Nightgear B with 2 Ultra 10s and an Ultra 20. Interesting. Blackjack Arrow, 6 machine guns, 2 large X pulses, Osiris 1P, 4 HMGs, 2 medium X pulses, Incubus Saber, 3 CERM 6s, 3 AP Gauss, Flea 19, 8 Maggies. I'm missing a mech. I missed a mech. What mech did I miss? The Hunchback 4SP, but we saw that from last. Yeah, from the last drop. 5 ER Meads, 2 MRM10s. Over on team one side, that's blue team. That's Van Zandt Militia. Jenner 2C Fury with small pulse lasers, HMGs. Commando D03 with 5 small X pulse. Osiris 1P with small lasers, HMGs, rocket launchers. Linebacker A with Flamer, small pulse laser, CERM 6s. Alright. Charger 1A1 with 2 binaries and 5 smalls. Okay. What about the Mislinks G? What do you got? 8 machine guns, 3 ER smalls, and a Flamer. So yeah, Van Zandt Militia definitely coming out with the brawl. Van Zandt Militia making their way up the right side of the map towards Sigma. Meanwhile, qSGM Flight just sitting here grouped up, relaxing. Looks like they're sending a mech out towards Kappa. Lazy Hate has some eyes on the mechs that are at Sigma.
We've captured Resource Point Sigma.
Oof. Good hit. Did he hit? No, he missed with those double heavy Gauss. But those heavy Gauss rounds, man. Love the sound they make. Pew! Van Zandt Militia now tucked into the corner of the map at Sigma. qSGM Flight should try spreading out a little bit. Take the high ground like here. You already got the high ground here. You got the high ground here. You can probably send a mech. I don't know. Up here? No, that's bad. Never mind that. But you can definitely send a mech right here. Peek this corner. That way you just you have all the angles. You know that they're boxed in. And then you can reposition if you need to. Griffith Rex taking the wide route, trying to get some scouting information. Is he going to get spotted by Canopus Cat? Ooh, qSGM flight shooting down the UAV. Griffith Rex getting almost free shot. UAV goes up from Zandt Militia. I hope they saw all the mechs pushing in on their position. Dark and Ralphie, both the team leaders, are trading with each other. Ralphie getting chunked down in that Fury. Left torso opened. Oh boy. Loses that left torso. CT gets taken out very quickly. Ralphie goes down. Wow, okay. Wraith Darkstar now engaged in a 2v1. We got Dusk K9 trading with Canopus Cat. Morris Fuerte goes down. I didn't even see what got them. Ooh, they got XL checked. No bueno. Wraith Darkstar goes down to that 2v1 situation. When did Milserp go down? How did they go down? CT taken out. Okay. Unsung in that charger gets XL checked. Canopus Cat goes down shortly after. Hedgehog BC now trying to get the legs on Dark there, but just unable to. Wow, okay. Get stripped. Legs gone, arms gone, side torso's gone, CT's almost gone. Should have used your head a little bit more, you know, absorb some of that damage. You know, it's underutilized armor. Just so much armor in the head to use. Come on, man. It's easy. qSGM flight now spreading out to capture points. Let's see, we got Sobun on Epsilon. Griffith Rex making their way towards Gamma. But I think when Sobun flips Epsi, yep, yeah, it's over. GG. Alrighty. Feel free to look at those scores while I update the scoreboard. Oh, whoops. Forgot to paste the code for second drop. Oh well. Teams probably got them. And if not, you know, there's always this recording. We got Lazy Hate 101 in the Nightjeer. Bravo dropping a cool 433 damage. Good damage spread coming out from qSGM flight. Not really anything to write home about with these damage numbers. Oof. Alrighty, we are off to Forest Colony Snow. Is it classic? It's gotta be classic, right? Yeah. Yeah, Forest Colony Snow Classic. Very, very good plays coming out from qSGM Flight. You know, they let Van Zandt Militia kind of just box themselves in the corner of the map. You know, box them in and then push. Smart play. Forest Colony Snow Classic, small map, small-ish. Will be interesting to see what these teams decide to do. Ooh, Tuna Fish coming back out for Van Zandt Militia. Not just any tuna fish, a tactical tuna fish. Oh, wow. Van Zandt readied up real quick. They're already green. Looks like we're going to be having a 3-4 split. Bravo Charlie coming out from Team 1 Van Zandt Militia. And there's the lock call. Team 2 qSGM Flight. Looks like they're just about ready. Just waiting on NT. Probably just doing some, inspiring speeches. We got a 2-4-1 split coming out from Team 2 qSGM Flight. There's the lock call. Two, 4-1 split. Interesting. Yoink. Alrighty, over here on Team 1 side, that's Van Zandt Militia. We have Urban Mech R with 7 medium lasers, 1 ER small. We got an Adder Warthog with 10 AP Goss, 1 ER large. That's a little undergun, don't you think? We got an Urban Mech R80 with 2 snubbies, Charger 3K with 2 larges, 2 large pulse and 2 binaries. Bowmaster 3M with 8 medium pulse and a rocket launcher, Charger 1A1, 7 small lasers. Okay, really using those quirks. And a Victor DS, I forget which one that is. The Dragon Slayer. 3 heavy peeps. Over on Team 2 side, that's the red team. That's qSGM Flight. We have a Flea 19 Osiris 1P Rifleman Dowbreaker, otherwise known as the Dad Breaker. We got Bowmaster 1G, Crusader 3R, Nightgear H, and Stalker 5S CS variant. On that Crusader 3R, we have 6 CERM 4s, HMGs, and small X-Pulses, Osiris 1P with CERMs, machine guns, small pulse, Stalker with ER larges, Dad Breaker with ER larges, Bowmaster with ER larges, Nightgear with Clag, and Flea 19 with Maggies. Okay, cool. So looks like Van Zandt Militia bring in the brawl, while qSGM Flights bring in the range. Ooh, we got tunnel push. As long as they don't stall and just hide in the tunnel, we'll be fine. Alright, they gotta get a little consolidated, a little bit more consolidated if they're gonna push out of the tunnel. Really hope that Dusk K9 has seismic. You know, take both nodes of seismic, see them walking through the tunnel. qSGM Flight has to know that they pushed through tunnel. NT looking at the choke point. Yeah, all 3 of the long range from qSGM looking at the choke point. Milser leading the charge, getting absolutely focus fired. CT open, almost gone. Whew. But it looks like Sobun's been legged. Right leg's almost gone. Ralphie and Milsurp have gone down. Sobun goes down. Now it's kind of a free-for-all. The Chargers did their job. They got in close. Hedgehog goes down. Ooh. That's a lot of firepower taken off the board. Lazy Hate pushing Tactical Tunafish back a little bit. NT goes down. Okay. Wraith Darkstar looking a little beat up there. Right torso open, almost gone. Bella here looking real low. Side torso, left leg, left torso gone. Right leg open, almost gone. There we go. Bella here goes down. Wraith Darkstar goes down. Tactical Tunafish and Star Commander Unsung. Ooh, never mind. Tunafish goes down. It is a 1v5. Can Unsung swing it back? No, he cannot, as he gets both of his legs swept out from underneath him. GG. That's going to be another qSGM Flight win. Feel free to look at those damage numbers. I'm going to update the scorecard. Alrighty, what do we got here? Dusk K9 in that Crusader 3R dropping a nice 562 damage. Very nicely done, guys. Alrighty. Is it time for side swap? I think it's time for a side swap. I think if Van Zandt Militia was a little bit more consolidated on their push, I think they could have taken that. I think they could have taken that one. if they were a little bit more grouped up in same speed. Do, 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 do. Oh, that's right. I should swap teams on the scorecard. Almost forgot. Glad I remembered. Just sitting here thinking like I know I feel like I missed something. Feel something's off. Forgot to swap the scorecards. There you guys go. qSGM Flight currently in the lead 4-0 against Van Zandt Militia. I don't know. I'm kind of rooting for Van Zandt Militia to pick up at least one win. Want to see it happen. But boy, oh boy, the range mechs up on that high ground, Team 2 side. You know, it's an advantageous position. You know, however, both teams can essentially look into each other's spawn points, essentially, offer it. But I don't know. I think Team 2 has the a slight advantage when it comes to that. They got the high ground. Looks like Team 2 Van Zandt Militia is changing up some mechs, I think. I think they went to the mech lab. Alrighty, we are getting Van Zandt Militia back into the lobby. Still waiting on, what, 2 players? Yeah. Brother Varen. Okay. Is it Varen or Viren? Team 1 is locked. Looks like they're going to be dropping with 2-1-4 split Alpha Bravo Charlie. Got some good old fashioned swapping of banter in the chat. Love it. Oh, that's great. I can hear somebody yelling outside. You guys can't hear it, but I can. Wonder what they're yelling about. Alrighty, Team 2 is locked. 4-3 split, Alpha Bravo. Let's get into it. Final drop of the night. Or at least for this match. Shouldn't say night. There's still more games to be had. More matches. I just personally won't be able to cast those ones. Alright, we are just slowly drifting to the left. That's great. Love it. Alright. Team 1 side, blue team, we got Bowmaster 1G with ER larges. Looks like it's just a repeat of their previous drop. Stalker 5S CS with ER larges, Osiris 1P, SRMs, small pulses, machine guns, Crusader 3R with the CERNs, HMGs, X pulses, Dadbreaker with ER larges, Flea 19 Maggies, Nightjeer H with Clan Large lasers and Goss. Cool. Over on Team 2 side, that's red team, that's Van Zandt Militia. We have Orion 2CC, Hunchback 2CB, Mad Dog Revenant, Direwolf Ultraviolet, Cougar C, Trebuchet 7K, and a Hunchback Gridiron. On that Revenant, we have Lerms. Hell yeah. We got the Lerm deck. We got more Lerms coming out from the Cougar. The Orion has LB10s and SRMs. Hunchback 2C Bravo with Lerms in a tag. Ultraviolet with 80, 90, 105 Lerms in a tag. Gridiron with Heavy Goss ER Meads. And the Trebuchet 7K with Snack. 2 snubs and an AC-20. So yeah, Van Zandt Militia bringing out a Lerm deck. Very interesting play.
Theta is controlled by the enemy.
Now they just they definitely should have somebody run up towards the mouth of the cave just to drop a UAV, see if they're gonna do the tunnel push. Ooh, Milsurp taking a little bit of a beating with those large lasers. Don't want to bleed too much armor now. So yeah, looks like qSGM flight has already pushed through the tunnel. They've thrown up a UAV. I'm surprised that that Van Zandt hasn't spotted the UAV. Okay, I guess Direwolf would barely be able to see it. Alrighty, we got Lazy Hate in the Osiris getting snacked by the Trebuchet. Cougar kind of out all alone. Throw up a UAV, my brother. My Lermer in Mech Warrior, throw up a UAV. Alrighty, we got Lerms coming in from all directions. Looks like they're targeting Dusk K9. Targets have been called. Tuna Fish is going to be the next target called. Oh no, Ralphie goes down. Then Tuna Fish. Okay. Looks like Brother Baron in that Hunchback Gridiron might have DC'd. That's rough. Milsurp self-destructing and Telewasp getting just absolutely wrecked. Back CT. Wow. Hedgehog now in the Revenant. The last mech for Van Zandt Militia. Rough that Brother Baron looked like they disconnected. It definitely looked like they disconnected. Lazy Hate, red and 71%. Oh, wow, that's CT. Come on, Hedgehog. You got it. I believe in you. Use those heavy mediums. Nope. Okay. GG's. That's going to be a 7-0 win for qSGM Flight here on drop number 5. And yeah. Take a look at those damage numbers. I'm just gonna update the scorecard real fast. Hedgehog in that Revenant dropping 473 damage. Very nicely done. But Soban in that Bowmaster 1G farming away for 463 damage. Alrighty. Very well fought, both teams. Looks like qSGM Flight is going to walk away with a 5-0 victory against Van Zandt Militia. Yeah, very well played, qSGM Flight. I got nothing else to really say. So, with that being finished, thank you everybody for coming out, supporting MWO Comp, supporting the Van Zandt Militia Scrapyard Showdown. Thank you, Ralphie, for putting the tournament on. Yeah. Alrighty. Take it easy, everybody. But most importantly, keep it luscious.